Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Mario, aka Mr. Stepdaddy. I'm also part of the Life Without Limits. I decided to make this channel to document my upcoming trip to the Philippines. And I plan on moving there one day, and I will. It's going to happen one way or another. Um, I went there earlier this year, and I fell in love with the place. It definitely caught a hold to me. But let me back up a little bit. Um, the first international trip I ever took was to Guatemala. And when I went there, I saw a lot of stuff that I just hadn't seen since like the 90s. And it caught my attention. So then, I started, talking to different people and around the world. And, specifically, I talked to a Filipina and I just loved our interactions. And it gave me hope in an area of my life that I have not succeeded in here in the States. So I decided to go there in person. And unfortunately, I discovered some things before I went that prevented me from meeting her. So I ended up doing the trip by myself. And I enjoyed myself, and I just walked around, went to some landmarks, different landmarks, and I met some people there. And again, I mean, I saw stuff that I hadn't seen since the 90s, and it just blew me away. But what blew me away even more than that was the people. They were so friendly. You could just stop and have conversations with anybody. You try to do that here in the States, and people look at you like you're crazy. Like, what is this fool doing talking to me? But, it was just wonderful. It was next level. Uh, the amenities were great. And, people complain about the infrastructure there, but it didn't bother me one bit. To me, it brought character. It's the Philippines. To me, it was character, so it didn't bother me. I didn't have any problems with the internet. I didn't have any problems getting money. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. And I enjoy it. I mean, I just love the place. And so, then I came back home, and although I didn't want to, I was crying at the airport. But, then I ended up going to Italy and Greece, and I enjoyed that too. And to me, that confirmed in my mind that it was time for me to leave. Uh, I don't really fit in here in the States. I didn't accomplish one main thing in life that I wanted to accomplish, and that was to have a family. And because I don't want to have a broken family. If I have a child with someone, I want us to be together at least till those children are grown. And I just never came across anybody that I trusted enough to do that with. And obviously, I'm right. I was right. Those people were not good people to have children with. And, but no fault of theirs, no fault of mine. It just never worked out. And that's all good because I don't think it could be as good as it could be if I did it in the Philippines. Uh, I'm stoked about it, but just a little bit more about myself. I've been a truck driver for the past 22 years, and it's been a rough ride up to the point to where I'm at my current job. I've been there 10 years now, and I love it. That's one area of my life that I feel great about. I feel great about my job. It's just my personal life. Just by myself all the time. I'm by myself like literally 99% of my day, every day. I'm by myself, which I have no problem with that. But who wants to go through life like that? You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't really have any friends. And again, like I said, I just don't fit in. My morals and my code of ethics, it just don't seem to fit in. Uh, and I'm okay with that because I'm not going to bend or, I'm not going to bend on myself. I'm not going to lie to myself, none of that stuff. So I'm good with that. And that's another thing. Like when I was everywhere else, I mean, it just seemed to flow better. And I just think it's time. I want to become an expat. In my mind, I already am. uh, I can transition fairly well. I'm good with change and adjusting. So I enjoy that challenge too. I'm going to enjoy that challenge rather. And I'm looking forward to it. And, that's pretty much in a nutshell what's leading me there is family. I want to start a family there and maybe build a house or something like that and travel the country and maybe even continue traveling the world with my family there because it'd be much easier to do. So it just is what it is. Uh, Outside, finances or whatnot, I'm good there. I have a house, nice size house, all to myself. I enjoy that, but I'd rather have a family. For me, it's family above everything. And I'm 46 years old, and I'm not seeing that happening here anytime soon. And I mean, in my age range, I just, I still want to have a family. I don't see any woman having a baby in her 40s, not here anyway. So I do want to date a somewhat of a younger woman and, maybe in her 30s, early 30s, mid 30s, try that. But, at the end of the day, my goal is to just be happy and to, do what I need to do to achieve that. But this is the first installment of many to show you my journey, and I'll do another episode coming up soon to give you more insight of what's coming and what's next. But thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. You can cuss me out if you want to, whatever. And until next time, I'll see you later.